What's good, everybody? This is the one and only GM, and in today's video, I'm gonna teach you how to play defensive in Tekken 8. I feel like a lot of players do not know how to play defensive in this game, so I'm gonna make this video to teach all you guys how to play proper defense in Tekken 8. So this is how you play proper defense in Tekken 8. Proper disclaimer: proper defense in Tekken 8 has to do with buttons. So I'm gonna show y'all what's good. All right. So let's start off with Dragunov. Let's say Dragunov does offensive stuff, right? Let's say Dragunov does. Let's not mess that up. Okay, Dragunov does. You know what I'm saying? Knowing when to swing. You see, he did 2 running moves in a row. I had the opportunity to swing back in the frames between. I could also armor out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll teach you another defensive thing. Let's say Dragunov does. See? Proper defense, you see? Proper defense is always a button, you heard? Show you another thing. See, it traded, right? Now I'm gonna do armor. Beat it out. See? Proper defense. Now I'm gonna do. Also, ducking shrinks, also. Ducking shrinks, also. Just knowing the frames. Show you another example of proper defense in Tekken 8. Let's say I decide to do this, right? See, ducking strings, knowing when to armor, also knowing when to counter hit. See the frames? The reason why I'm able to hit him is because jab +1, down forward 1 does not add up. See, 13 frames. So if I do magic 4, beat him out. If I do 2-2-3, beat him out. That's proper defense. Another thing too is knowing, let's say you fight somebody that does. Let's go at it again. Watch this. Down back 4. See? You got hit twice, right? I knew he was gonna do it twice, so I swung back because only +3. See? You could whiff punish. You could also whiff punish. See? Backdash. So proper defense in Tekken 8 is a combination of knowing when to move, knowing when to press, and knowing when to do heat, right? See, in that situation, see, I was able to do it too. You see that? So just knowing when to swing. Let's say you fight somebody, right? And you know they're gonna do heat, right? Let's say they do. Let's say they do something like this, right? If you know for sure that they're gonna do a heat smash, right? Throw them out of it. Or you can, you know, that's proper, right? See it? Because it comes out at 16 frames. So if you have enough frames, you can hit them out of it. So basically, defense in this game has a lot to do with you knowing when to swing back so you won't get rushed down. Knowing when to swing and when to sidestep. I'll give you another example. Let's say a Dragunov player does, you know, running two, right? Like I showed earlier. Watch this. See? Able to step. Able to step because I knew he's gonna do it twice. I know he's gonna do it twice, so I counter hit him out of it. You can also armor. Also use heat. So that's proper defense because you don't want to get chipped up all the time. So most of the time, if somebody just spamming chip, more than half of the time you can either armor, use heat, or smash them out of them if they're doing chip. Because you can't just hold back all day. You're just gonna get chipped up. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing the frames and stuff is really important. Like this move, you can't step it, right? But if he starts doing stuff like down 2 while staying 4, you have a lot of options you can do, right? You could do bomb. You can do while staying 3-3. You can also do heat too. See? You can absorb it. So all defense in this game is all pressing back like crazy. That's literally defense in this game. Just swinging back, and knowing when to take your frames. That is the most important thing about Tekken 8, is knowing your frames and taking it at all times. Knowing when to swing, knowing when to armor, and knowing when to stop the armor. Grabs can be beaten by armor, as I've showed plenty of times, right? You do running 3-4, right? You know, typically somebody could just sidewalk you, right? If you want to avoid getting chipped, you could either do that, counter hit them out of it, or sidewalk. It's knowing when to press, because you don't want to just get chipped up all day, right? Or any situation. Let's say I'm getting pressured, right? Bomb into 1+2, right? Defense in this game will be me sidewalking it to avoid it, right? But in situations like this, where you can't move, you have to make a hard read. You have to duck it. Because you can't sidestep it because it's 2+. And you can't swing back because you can't armor because you're gonna get hit on counter hit. Of how plus the move is. Because most people think, you know, defense in this game is just hard reading and sidewalk. There's certain situations you can't. Most of the time it's better just to armor out of stuff. You have to use armor and know when to use armor. Of course, a lot of armor moves are highs and stuff. So most people will bait it and duck you or throw you out of it. Because, you know, throws are very important in this game. You should always use throws in Tekken 8. Not only as offense, but as defense. And what I mean by that is simple stuff. Let's say you playing somebody, right? And they trying to rush you, right? They do down forward 1, heat, right? And if you think the heat is coming, you throw them out of it, right? Like me, like let's say I'm rushing down somebody, right? And I think they're gonna do heat or armor to get me off of them. I'll do a throw. And if I think they're gonna do armor, I'll do a throw. So that's why I say knowing your offense and knowing how to stop people from doing certain situations is really important in Tekken 8, and how to counter chip, because you can't sit there and block. Since you can't sit there and block, you gotta know when to step, when to swing back, and all types of stuff. So that's basically it when it comes to playing defense of Tekken. Know your frames, know when to swing back. In small frame situation, which is -1, -2, +2, +3, know when to use your heat, know when to use your armor, and never ever just sit there and block. That is the worst thing you can do in Tekken 8. I hope this little tutorial helped you guys and understand the little things you can do to play defense in Tekken 8. There's certain situations that you can also backdash, right? Because, you know, backdash in certain situations depending on the move. So backdashing works, but it's not as effective as in other games. So use everything that you have in your tool set to win. And that's it for this tutorial. Hope you guys like it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace out, take care, and stay excellent. You heard? Latest.